bit of a bias, but not so. Just a couple of lines from each of the other partners we are present today here. ITERASPI, as Amaya has already said, is a public security service provider. So they provide access to different police bodies and ambulances and commodities and so on. It's a fully public body funded by the Basque government, and they also provide some other additional communication services, but their main role in the Geryon project is related to Tetra for sure. On the other hand, the group of this is an R&D company which is a headquarters. Its main activity area is in communication networks, in deployment and operation. You have a lot of information, and particularly in the area of Tetra, they have done a lot of integration work in order to adapt the Tetra client needs to specific, let's say, fleet control or monitoring or this kind of. You can see here some examples of their activity regarding Tetra services, and they work quite closely with ITERASPI here in the Basque Country, but as well with other companies and providers in Spain and in other parts of the world. So, short summary about the project. It's called Geryon. Well, it's like a mythological say character and so on. I won't explain it now. Is from this call. The main topic was technical solution for interoperability. So we focus on technical solutions. So it's quite probably it's closer to SecCom rather than to FREESIC, but well, you can see here. The project started on December 2011, so we have more or less month 15. In fact, February is month 15, so we are in the half of the project, and you can see here with our progress. It's a small project, it's in a Stripe, it's not an IP like SecCom, and we are 7 partners from Spain, UK, France, and US. So in that part you can find we are research, academia, and even LT operators such as Cosmote, which is a commercial operator in Greece. But regarding the challenges that Geryon faces, first of all, is the current situation of the security services. It's a growing demand for next generation security services, but at the same time, you have to deal with spectrum scarcity, with the financial crisis, which makes it quite difficult to find any resources anywhere, and the current, let's say, traditional PMR lack of enriched services as is. So there are for sure proposals for trying to integrate, not only for solving interoperability, but also to provide enhanced services. Well, there are a lot of proposals you can find there, just Googling a bit. You can find the Alcatel solution for providing PMR-like services over LTE and so on. There's a lot of products there. It's quite a hot topic, but we can find there that most of them are based on proprietary proposals, proprietary protocol, let's say, and most of them share that the core of the network is IPv-based, which is very useful. And one thing that, from our point of view, as I mentioned, we are outsiders, is that security people usually think about the services as tightly coupled with the network infrastructure or with the cable, let's say, with the hardware and so on. So we have a quite a different approach. And why? Well, one of the main drivers is this Uncle Sam that sometimes said, well, I want your money and spectrum for US public service network, and this other nice guy took out from the pocket $7 billion and said, well, there you have the block D, you have all the spectrum, and you can build your network with all this money on the spectrum. And it seems that finally the US will go for LTE for deploying a national-wide public safety network, and with all the interoperability issues covered. So with this analysis, we pointed out that there's kind of a mismatching between the speed with which traditional security PMR networks evolve, and the way the cellular or the commercial network standardization process evolves. You can find there for each year or every 2 years there's a new release of the 3GPP standard. So now they are talking about LTE, but LTE Advanced is almost completely defined. So somehow you have to synchronize both speeds, and in fact, the one who have more money and more capability for